What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and it is the anniversary. We're going to do some anniversary summons. I'm going to talk about Louise, the character popularity poll, all that good stuff and more in this video, so let's get into it. Alright guys, before we get started with this video, I do need to say it is sponsored by Amazon Coins. Like always, click my coin link below when you're buying your Amazon Coins. Helps the channel tremendously. I get a little bit of a kickback, and, you know, Amazon Coins are the best way for you guys to be spending during this anniversary. And we have Zazan in the War of the Visions, so if you're playing either game, FFBE or War of the Visions, pick up my link for Amazon Coins. It helps me out a lot. So, I watched the entire new anniversary, 5th year anniversary FFBE stream. We got a new mode coming to us, the whole morale activity going on, and we're gonna have new characters like Louise, who is like a Samus Power Ranger hybrid, which is so sick. She looks amazing. Even White Dragon Ling, I'll say, looks really good. Elena looks great as well with her NVA. Overall, if you want my thoughts on the stream, I thought it was really great. I thought they had a lot of fun games, a lot of funny moments. They're giving away a lot of good stuff, and I was surprised to see that we do have the new mode coming out already this week, right after the stream, which is kind of interesting, because I've always said, you know, I've been looking forward to the new mode in FFB for a long time now, and while it does have similarities to Dark Visions, it does seem very customizable, but we'll have to wait till we get in and see. Hopefully it's not just a nuke down the boss as fast as possible. It would be much better if it was like a survival mode where we had to last really long against the boss and do our best, so it really lets other units shine besides just the big old gun toys that shoot and blow things up. Speaking of that, we do have Louise here coming out. Again, I think she looks incredible. Super cool unit, and it has a lot of great looking abilities, but she is going to be the first of this banner is going to be the first of banners that come out that is going to start introducing morale gauge characters. So they introduced a problem, and here's your solution. We're going to have to get that morale gauge up. You guys have probably already watched the stream as we fight the monster for special benefits, and Louise actually has things that increase the morale bar along with doing more damage the higher the morale bar is. It's like her multiplier is all about morale, which is kind of crazy. She also has some great abilities that pertain to giving everybody on the team killers. Has the ability to give everybody like the fire consumption or whatever. So if they take fire absorption, excuse me, that's a better word. Fire absorption. So if they take fire damage, they actually absorb it and gain HP back, kind of like the Veritas did with each element. She seems absolutely busted, except for the morale part, which again, can she be used outside of just the new mode? Because morale, her modifiers seem to be based on that. What happens when that gauge isn't there? We'll have to wait and look and see. We do have her Super Trust Mastery Reward and her Trust Mastery Reward, and they're both phenomenal. Specifically for her, though, you know, strictly speaking, because one is Louise only, the other one is a heavy armor piece with magic high on it. Really looks like it's going to be for her as well. It's going to be her armor that she wears, and we're going to be able to buff up this magic gun here that honestly to me kind of looks like a fist, but I guess it's supposed to be like the big rockets on the back of her. We're going to be able to buff that up quite substantially during her event, so they're going to be great things. But again, this is going to really be for her, and I'm just looking forward to her. Her card is absolutely insane. I am one of the unlucky few that did not get Envy Elena and get her awesome vision card. This card's going to be great. We'll go over it soon. But again, this is a fire damage dealing unit. Looks phenomenal with killers. Has the ability to buff everybody else's killers for all allies by 50%. You can look, it's all killers down the line. Seems like a great unit to be messing around with and playing with. Has a Magnus ability. Again, has to do with Clash of Wills. Has to do with the morale gauge. So we'll have to see how that works outside of that to really gauge her. Although the whole morale Clash of Wills event seems like it's going to be the new, and everybody's going to want to be doing it anyway. So moving on, we have White Dragon Ling here. White Dragon Ling turns kind of into, like, to me, like a superhero look, because she has like the mask on, has like the gloves, like she's ready to whoop some ass. She looks awesome, and as you guys know, I had this whole meme during my streams and during my career with FFBE that I didn't really like Ling, because she was like, nobody in the back of the day, I don't know if you guys remember, nobody really wanted you using Ling in any type of trial guide or anything like that, because she was limited, but she was very strong. And so when people would use her in like arena, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It was like they wanted me to use her in arena, but I couldn't use her in my trial guides. It was a really weird thing, but nothing really against the character Ling herself. She looks pretty cool, but again, it looks like a supporty type unit specifically for the new Clash of Wills morale event. So if you're not really interested in that, we're going to have to look past what they can do there and see what they can do elsewhere. But this new Clash of Wills event is going to give us insane rewards. I'm talking great stuff. You guys have seen it on the stream. I don't have to go over it already. But like, you could pick out Neo Visions. You can get this awesome crown that's customizable. They really did a great job in tantalizing me to wanting me to come in and actually do the new event. And I love the look of the new Elena. I love it. I know it's kind of like just barely a hair change, but for some reason it really got me. You know, her little glistening things become crystal. She is the crystal warrior. It's just a very, very cool look for her. And I don't know why it got me so much, but I really did enjoy it, as opposed to the Envy Elena, which I didn't like as much as this for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. Moving on down, we do have a unit popularity poll, which is teeny tiny, but you guys are going to be able to vote on which of these units that you guys want to see get a new version of themselves. I don't know who I want to vote for. I wish I could vote for Elena. It doesn't look like Elena is going to be a part of this. I really wish she was, because that's who I'd go with myself. Without her, probably Tsukiyomi is probably going to be where I go. Actually, I just saw her on there. She's actually one of my favorite characters. So, you know, that's probably where I'm going to go or Kryla, if we are unlucky enough not to have Elena, not Elena, excuse me, Esther. I said Elena like 4 times. Esther, the bunny rabbit girl. I was just talking about Elena just now, had her on my brain. But since Esther isn't here, excuse me, I'm definitely going to go for Tsukiyomi. That's probably where I'm going to end up casting my vote. But you guys vote for whoever you like. And then I want to talk about this vision card. It seems like the news is a little out of order here to me. But we do have this new vision card. It is insane. A ton of magic, 50% LB gauge up. And then we also get LB damage up by 50% to all FFBE units. It's not female, it's not male, it's not some like limited time units. No, it is all FFBE units, which is phenomenal in my mind. It is something I definitely want. So in regards to if I'm going to be pulling for Louise, actually I probably should say that. Yes, I'm going to be going hand for her. She's like the first, she seems like a phenomenal unit anyway, and she's going to be the first big morale booster type unit for the Clash of Wills event. So I definitely want to get a hold of her and that vision card even more so going on down. So there's a ton of stuff they're talking about with the 50th anniversary. You can see that, you know, I ended up taking down, Sinzar, all of us ended up taking down our bosses. So we're getting a ton of summons. We're getting a ton of rewards, even up to a unit, which we'll talk about in a minute. You got half energy, amazing enhancements, all that good stuff they do during anniversary. They're turning all that stuff on for you guys if you want to. All the way up to an Envy Select. So we're going to be able to select an Envy unit from this list that you guys see here. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet for this either. I mean, I have the option of maybe getting a unit I don't have, possibly getting a unit and powering up another one of my Envy units that I had previously. I'm looking at you, Cobalt Blade Noctis. I don't have you EX +2 yet. That could be an easy way for me to make that happen. Or King Bahimi would allow me to have King Bahimi EX +1. So those are probably my 2 choices I'm looking at. I don't know how you guys want to go around that, but this is kind of really cool that we're just going to be able to pick an Envy out of the box. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And the last thing I want to touch on before we do our summons is going to be like the player's voice summon. So what you guys should be voting for. If I had to pick a personal choice out of these 3, the Lapis is straight out, not picking that. In the other 2, I like the fact that we have an Envy guaranteed. I do believe, right, it's 10 weeks of summoning. We get 1 Envy out of 10 Envy summon tickets. Once you do the full 10 summons, you do get a guaranteed Envy unit. That is the one I'm going to go with personally. You guys could choose to do the other free 5 summon daily summons. For me, not all about that. I'll take guaranteed every time, and the guarantee at the very end will probably be great. I say probably be great. It's at least going to be an Envy, so that's going to be good as well. So that's my overall thoughts of everything going on. I cannot wait to try out the new event. Clash of Wills is going to be super fun. It drops tomorrow, which is kind of interesting and crazy. And I'm going to be doing some big time summons on Louise. I just got to save up enough for that. So moving on over from that, because there's going to be a ton of other anniversary summons, pulls, giveaways, cool stuff going on. We do have 2 different summons here that are for the 5th anniversary. And bundles, I'm sure a ton of bundles. Use those Amazon coins, guys. Use my link. Hey. Anyway, you're a sellout, bitch. I know. We have this one right here. You get an Envy at the end guaranteed, but it's a lot of Lapis to be spinning into it, I guess, for a random Envy. You know what I mean? I would rather be spending this on the Louise banner, I think. And also, I didn't really mention the Louise banner, but it seems kind of good. You know, I want to go back to it really quick. It seems pretty sick. Like, if we go back and look at it, you know, we have discounted summons. We have special 5th anniversary tickets that we can spend on, like, a special shop. And then we have the Envy. Obviously, you trade in and you can get a Louise featured Envy unit. The only problem with this banner is we do have 2 Envys on it, right? Because we have Envy base Ling and Envy base Louise at a 3% rate. So that's going to be the hard part. But as far as like discounted summons, guaranteed rainbow, you know, a free 11 pull after you do 3 11 pulls, they kind of threw it all in there. But the caveat is there are 2 Envys and off banners and not getting Ling every time instead of the one I want could be a problem. That's just how it's going to be. We know how it is with FFBE. So we have 2 summons here. I'm not going to be doing this one, but I am going to be doing this one as it is 2 pearls, and then we also get 5 guaranteed NV units. This could help me with the choice of the NV unit there. It is $47.99 US. I'm going to be using my Amazon coin, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that because I got to type in my password and all that stuff. And then we'll get back, and I'll show you guys these summons. I'm hoping for Noctis, Luna Freya, King Bahimi, Cacteria would be great. Hopefully I'm saying the name right, but hopefully I've been saying it. I don't want to, like, normally I don't really care about too much if I say the names wrong, but when somebody's creation, like a, a fan and a player of the game, it would really suck to say the name wrong 100% because it should be easy. But anyway, let's get into the summons. Let's show this off. All right, here we go, guys. Freaking guaranteed NV units. I know the ones I want. I've already said them. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, NV, crazy. All right, dude, it's just crazy. 5 of them guaranteed. Pretty big stuff here. Let's see. Oh my god, right off the gate! Cacteria is mine, dude! Instant! So that's EX1 right there. I finally get to break her through and make her... I was using her base form, dude. Base form. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Okay, there we go. Well, first one turned out really well. Let's see about the next one. Lock. Okay, not too bad. I'm not mad about that against it because it's a Neo Vision. I guess it's whatever. All right, very nice. Oh, and they're dueling. One last battle. Ferris, man, not too, whatever. Ferris looks amazing, looks cool, but probably not going to be too much used by me. Moving on. Aerith, definitely didn't want this one. Have a ton of them. Do you know what that means? That's a Transcendent Pearl right there. That's a Transcendent Pearl. Make my Cloud EX +3. How about that? Get a little bit too many of her. And last but not least, Phasalis. Okay, not too bad, not too shabby. Hey, we still have a little couple more summons to go through, but at least I got one of the units that I mentioned before that I really wanted, which was cool. To see how this ends up working out for us. Oh my god, double. 2 of the same units, kind of insane on this. It would be crazy to get 2 of the same NVs, to be honest. Same with rainbows, I guess. So there we have it. Those are my summons. Again, I got one of the units I wanted, which is fantastic. Super pumped about that. And although I won't be using Ferris, I did get a new NV unit, which is great. So I think this is somewhat worth it. Again, it depends on how you value your dollar. But for me personally, this was well worth it for me and a lot of fun. Guys, I cannot wait for the new stuff tomorrow. It could spell great things for FFBE's future moving forward. I'm just hoping it's more of a survival fight like the Marlboro fight used to be back in the day. And a lot of the trials used to be really hard. They took a long time instead of who could beat it in 3 turns, who can one-shot it. Hopefully we go back to that style with this new Clash of Wills thing because that would be way more cool to be actually fighting with a morale bar and not just one-shotting the boss as fast as possible. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you did this summon, what did you get? And if you think the new Clash of Wills event is going to be awesome, subscribe for future content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.